Got it. Okay. Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. It's October. Good feelings for the holidays. And, it just seems like October is the turning point. It's just like, we're done with the summer and we're just getting into everything that's so busy. And I don't know how many of y'all listened to the end of the month with Dan or watch the recording, but he pointed out that October is historically our biggest month, year after year after year after year. That is when everything just kicks into high gear. And so you guys might want to do this. I went back and said, well, let me look at my trends and see, is that true for me? In my team is October, and you guys might want to do the same thing. And I actually last year and the years before it was, but it's kind of gone up and down. I don't know. So we'll see, but that's something to look forward to, that he's saying it's going to be, that's historically the month that I think we sell the most, and we have the majority of promotions. That's when people just promote like crazy during October. So I'm going to kind of work off of this wonderful piece of paper, planning ahead. I hope everybody is using this. And then if you're not, and every month I forget, yay, Jess. Every month I forget where it is. I hate to admit that, but I just go to Sensi Success and type in planning ahead, and there it comes up. But every month I forget where it is. But I have gotten so used to this. It's like, I don't know what we did without it. I know that sounds crazy. Of how much is a lot of people using it? Jess, you are? Anybody else really using it for planning? Good. Yeah, I think it's just really, I think they put a lot of effort into it, and I plan according to this, which is what they were hoping for. One of the things I want to talk about and just start with is that the first thing at the very top, it says, here's what you're going on for the month. Use the information to boost your business. Remember, you're not expected to do it all. Pick a few areas and focus on what makes sense for you and your business. And sometimes, and I'm guilty of this, and I've shared this with Amy, I get overwhelmed with everything that's going on. I feel like, I don't know if any of you feel like that. It's like, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Well, the important part here is that you look at this and you break it down and you say, what works for me? What works for my clientele? How do I attract new customers, or who does it? Well, I would challenge and say, I don't think everybody can do everything on here great. You know what I mean? You got to work. So I think, sometimes I read that statement over during the day going, we all individually, what I sell and what my strengths are and what my customers want are probably different than Kendra and Jess and Jessica. I mean, it probably is. So just remember that. And I know when I look at this at first, I always go, oh my gosh. So, pick what works for you. The other thing that I been trying to do, and I would really suggest this, and I don't know if y'all have seen that new thing on our workstation where it has the goal, where you set your goal, and then all those, y'all seen it, and all those fun balloons. I wouldn't think it would be such a big deal, but I can't wait to see those balloons and confetti and all that stuff. I think it's so cute. But I think it's a good idea, and especially this month, if you look at it, and I think Amy just told us she posted it in, I'm not good at reading the, she posted, if you all need to grab it, you can do that. Is that this, make yourself a goal from the 1st to the 15th, and then make a goal from the 15th to the 31st. Now you can have one big goal, but break it down, because if you really look at this for this month, there's a bunch that happens on the 1st to the 10th and the 15th. And then there is a lot more after the 15th. So one of the things I would suggest is, I wouldn't, just me now, just suggestions, oh, that's good, Irene. Is that the Christmas favorites collection, the holiday bricks? I'm not really looking at that middle column yet because that's the 17th on. So I'm not really looking at that. I scanned it, but I'm not really focusing on it. Does that make sense, everybody? Like, focus on the beginning part. Somebody just pulled up to my house, and I'm sorry. I don't mean to be distracted. I don't know who that was. So anyway, kind of break it down, the 1st to the 15th, and then the 15th to the 31st. I think it'll make it more manageable and doable. So every month they've been doing warmer and bars specials. Have y'all been selling a lot of those? Yes. Yeah. You sort of forget about them, but they're great. Who knows the 3 warmers that are in this month's bundle? Oh, Jess, you go, girl. Amy, you're not with us.
No, I was thinking of the Christmas favorites. Never mind.
Oh, Amy, go ahead.
It's fresh on my mind because I just made
Go.
that folder and I put all the
Wait,
pictures in there.
give her a chance. Wait, don't you go ahead.
But me? Samantha.
Samantha, let Samantha have a chance. Oh,
Did I get it? No.
Okay, say it again.
Glisten, succulent, and take a stand.
Yes, awesome. And I think those are some good warmers. And the bars, I think, are great too. Don't you think there's a good selection? They're kind of mixed them up, and I think they're really good. Now, remember, I'm probably going to say this several times tonight, but remember, guys, these are only while supplies last. Everything is it's while supplies last. And I have found myself the last couple of days, like, I don't hold orders like I used to try to get that free shipping or leave parties open. Man, I'm putting stuff in. Are y'all doing the same thing? Yes? No? Yes, Irene? Yes. Because you just don't know. I mean, you just don't know what's going to happen. You just don't know when they're going to sell out. So I think those bundles are really good. It's almost like we're expecting them. And so, it's kind of the non-harvest, non-holiday stuff. And speaking of that, I was thinking today, I think we have to find a balance right now of harvest and holiday, because it's really harvest mode. But like today, since he sent out a special email to our customers about the holiday collection. Did y'all see that? Just on the holiday collection. And so to me, I thought, well, here I am pushing harvest them to buy pumpkins and fall scents. And then they sent out that. And so it's really a balance. What do y'all think about that? Just curious. Come on, y'all are so quiet.
I'll say something. I feel like everything is rushed, and I know it's because I didn't plan.
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like I'm still playing catch up.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I haven't been able to showcase enough of the harvest stuff yet. And they're sending an email about the holiday stuff, and I'm like, no, don't rush Christmas just yet. Like, I'm not a big, I don't know, Christmas. I like to decorate for Christmas, but like, let me have my damn birthday.
Yeah.
That's not till November. Come on. Like, let's do the harvest stuff first. And luckily, like, hardly any of the harvest stuff is sold out, just that pumpkin, right?
Yes.
So why are we not? I don't know. I'm not, again, nothing against Scentsy. I'm not trying to be like whatever. It's a lot of me. I didn't come back and get off to a good start because of the way the catalog is set up, and I'm looking so forward to the catalog change next year.
Yes.
And I'll leave it at that.
No, I think that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's like we always talk, don't spoil your sales for this when you got this. And then today that came out and I was like, wait, you're ruining my pumpkins because everybody's excited about the holidays, and, the stores have already got holiday up, and at least stores down here do. But I think we have to make a balance. I mean, I told myself today, I'm going to just keep showing fall stuff, harvest stuff, you know, until there's more stuff selling out, I'm just going to keep doing that the best I can. So any other suggestions? Anybody else on that? No.
I take it, I use the calendar that you can integrate into your Google, your Outlook from the workstation.
Uh-huh.
They usually announce what's coming up, and I make that their Scentsy calendar a different color on my Google Calendar. So I already know that they were gonna send that email. So I try to, like the week before, I build up to it. So I try to get sales towards that email. So when it finally does release or whatever announcement they make, I'm already planning ahead. So I use the Scentsy calendar that you can download into your, I think it's Outlook, Google, and there's another one, and use that. I use that to promote to work it into this planning ahead.
You're organized.
Yeah, to a fault.
And you know, Jess, I think we all feel like, I know I was behind, I'm behind still, and I feel like I'm running to catch up. I feel it the same way. And that's why today, when that came out, I said, okay, Denise, get a grip, look at this sheet, see what's coming out. People got that email, they're excited, you know, just don't burn my harvest sales, you know? So, you know, there's a balance, got to keep showing them both, I think, you know, and, anybody else? Let's see. What do y'all think about the Nightmare Before Christmas holiday bundle? Anybody sold any yet? No. I don't have a lot of fans that are Nightmare Before Christmas, but the first thing I did was go run that sales report, is to see who else had bought Nightmare Before Christmas in the past. And y'all know what I'm talking about with the sales report, right? You go into reporting, and then there's a sales report, and you generate that, and it'll show you, type in what you're looking for, and it'll tell you everybody that's bought that. That's really the only thing I know to go off of at this point. I mean, yeah, you can post pictures and all that kind of stuff, but the other thing that I'm doing is that I really push those $15 buddies the first day or two. So if people baited for that, then I said, well, look at this bundle we have not until Christmas. And so and I don't know if we talked about this last time. I think Amy did, but you know, we do that PayPal pay in payments thing since he adopted that. Does everybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you're shaking your head. That's a good thing, y'all. I at first thought, oh, there's got to be a catch here or something, but there's not. I mean, you do pay in 4 payments and there is no interest. Does anybody know of a downfall with that I haven't seen? Because I think it looks pretty legit and good. So for these larger bundles, you know, in your Christmas list and your Christmas shopping list, say, hey, use our PayPal pay in payments. I don't know what it's called. There's an official name. But I think at this time of the year, that can be really helpful. Really, really helpful. You know, we're always looking at ways to try to encourage and, you know, like get people, say, hey, the shipping's only this much now, and you know, have a party open, whatever we can do, you know, because everybody's trying to save a little bit. What do y'all think of River the Reindeer? I'm surprised. I think it's gonna sell out really quick. At the end of the month live, you do too. Yeah, they showed it up close. And there was a lady, excuse me, on there that was over the making of the buddies department, whatever that's called. Oh, it was one of the top sellers. I didn't see that. Wow. She showed all the detail on it and the jacket and all that. And you know, you know how we've always asked, like on certain buddies, why don't the clothes come on and off and the jackets come on and off? She addressed that at the end of the month live and said the reason that she doesn't do that is because she's got small children, and she knows if she did that, the jackets and clothes would never be found. So you'd have buddies without their attire. So she's always chose not to do that with the buddies. So those end of the month lives, they're inviting different people in there. And I think they're really interesting to hear from different departments of what, kind of what they do and what their priorities are. It's just, to me, it's interesting. I like to hear all the behind the scenes stuff. So, and this month, I don't know if they'll change it because of Halloween, but I'm sure they'll let us know. Okay, the scents of the season, if you went to SFR, you got those. Actually, they're really good. They're really good scents of the season. Again, you're trying to sell Harvest 3-pack versus Scents of the Seasons, right? I mean, definitely. They come back with Christmas with Disney. Did y'all see that? Or they're going to on the 10th. The Mickey Mouse warmer on the tree with all the characters on it. So that wasn't a big seller for me, but it may be for others. I'm going to say again, don't hold orders. You're going to be disappointed if you put those orders and wait 3 or 4 days. If anything, your customers are going to be disappointed. I'm sure you can always offer them something else, but I'm being really self-conscious of it because I always try to build up for free shipping, but not so much right now. So I'd really think about that. And then hopping over to the middle of the month, we're going to have the Bring Back the Buddies, the Unicorn, the Yeti. Oh, I love that Yeti. And Clover the Clown. Cow. Nobody corrects me. Cow. So that'll be good. And then we have the bricks, but you can buy the bricks now. You can buy the sample of the bricks. Now, I was thinking with the bricks, if you get those early, man, you got to make samples and get them out pretty quick because you need to get them out. Has anybody already done this or is planning to do this with the bricks? I thought somebody on last time was talking about the bricks making samples. Maybe I'm wrong, but you're going to have to do that pretty quick if you're going to do it.
So last year, what I did get them and I did make samples
of the bricks.
Yes, because I feel like it was later when they were offered because I had an event. I always have an event like the 3rd weekend in November. And then I just sold the bricks as partials for like $15. I think I marked them down. If it was one that I didn't care for. Because I had a whole entire brick and I didn't need that many samples. I mean, that's a lot, but I don't know. I'm nervous I didn't get them this time, partially because I was like, well, I don't want to get them and make samples if they're going to be sold out by the time I do my events.
That's exactly
and
what
I felt like it was a bit of an investment, and I realized there's PRV on it, but I don't know. Again, I'm behind and I should have planned better and I didn't. So now I'm kind of like every day that I wait isn't even worth it now.
What does everybody else think?
Jess, I think you have plenty of other stuff to sell, even if you do feel like you missed out in order to be ready for your event.
Yeah.
There's
absolutely
the 3-pack for the holiday, and there's just so many other good scents that what I've realized is people will often buy the thing that you were excited about. So if you are obsessed with orchard apple and spice, like I am, my customers are like, I got to try that. You said it's your favorite. I got to try that. And then they are in love. Or like spiced Ember Glow or Christmas Cottage, or like whatever I say is good. Or I say that like, I don't like fresh stuff, but I will say these are the scents that my customers who like peppermint like, or these are the scents that my customers who like a Christmas tree smell, like pine or whatever, like I'll just name them and then they trust me. So I don't know that it's like them getting a chance to smell every single thing as much as your recommendation as the scent expert.
I think that's a good point. And there is so much other. I mean, now we're going to get a scent inspirations collection with vanilla being the buttercream being the base. I mean, there's so much to choose from. I'm not sure the bricks are the have to. I got them, but I'm going to have to really hook to make samples and get them out, like you said before, because they come out on the 17th. My gosh, tomorrow's the 4th. So it's a matter of getting those samples out to people. Anybody else have any people buy them or too much? What was it, $90 for all of them? I thought we last year could buy 2 for 40, or I guess that's maybe once you start ordering them, you can get 2 for
Once
40.
they're available for the public, that's what they were, and I'm hoping they do that this year.
Okay.
Hoping.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the join special. Y'all think it's great? A diffuser. I think it's amazing. You know, I started making a list of people that had talked about diffusers, even the premium diffusers that they said are too much. I thought this is a good way just to get people a little bit interested to get one free. I think this is, I can't remember anything this costly being free in the join kit before. It could be just me, but I can't remember anything. So to me, this is really big. Now, Dan told us, and I wrote this down because I thought this was really something. Our recruiting, I remember last month we had that $20 kit. Our recruiting for us in Region 1 is up 250% for the month. That's a lot of new people. And what that told me was there's still a lot of people out there to sign up. I mean, you know how sometimes we think, oh, everybody knows about Cincy, nobody wants to do Cincy, but that's a lot of people. 250% increase. That's a lot of people. Don't forget about flipping parties. I know myself, sometimes I'm so excited to get the order in and get it in quick. I don't think about the flipping the party. Are y'all guilty of that sometimes where you don't even think about it? I saw some of the other people on other pages on the last day of the month. I guess they were closing out parties, and they said, I got a free kit available. Call me in the next 30 minutes, you know, like quick, think about it and sign up because I'm giving this away, which I don't know if they had any luck doing that, but I guess if you're really trying to flip them, it's a good thing. I had a lady today, this lady posted my name, and she was trying to get me some referrals on a local site here. And this lady said, well, I'm quitting Cincy and I have a bunch of stuff to give away. Miss Jordanay, would you like it? I was like, well, yeah. I didn't even know what it was. And I met her, and I mean, it was a huge box of stuff, of course, testers that I didn't need, but there was lots of other stuff. And I told her, I said, why are you quitting? I mean, I'll take your stuff and I'm not going to give you a spiel, but why are you quitting? She says, oh, it's just so hard to sell it. Well, you know, that was the wrong thing to say to me, hard to sell it. And I said, well, what kind of things did you do? Or what kind of things did you try? You know, and I said, I would really rather to have you as, you know, a comeback consultant instead of taking your stuff. And I went ahead and paid her for it because, you know, but she was like, no, it just was too hard to sell. It just was too hard to sell. And I was like, oh, okay. She said, I just couldn't get new customers. I couldn't, you know, my family bought and that was it. I said, well, maybe some other time after the new year or something you might. So I wrote down her name and my pending, you know, recruits. So I like too on this sheet, the little quotes they give you to, if you just can't come up with words. This one says, hey, Taylor, I know you've been wanting a diffuser and you can get one at a discounted price this month in the starter kit. I mean, pretty basic, but still, you know, don't be ashamed, and don't, you know, one of my pet peeves is don't ever assume you know what people are going to say again when you recruit. I'm so guilty of that. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to say it, and then I don't because I'm scared they're just going to say nope. Big deal, you know, and we got to build our teams, and growth comes from building our teams. And I think sometimes, I know I'm guilty of all this stuff. Like every month I look back, August, September, October, we get so wrapped up in all this new stuff that it's like, oh yeah, don't forget, you're supposed to be recruiting or not. You're not supposed to, but if you want to build your team, you know. So Does anybody ever feel like that? Like, whoa, wait a minute. I need to stop and start asking people, because it's more than just selling, for sure. And one other thing is that, I don't know if any of you were on when we did our group points for the trip. We're already into it. What, 2 months? Yeah, 2 months. Oh my. And it's really important that you go in and reevaluate your points so that you can adjust accordingly. If you projected you were going to sell 3,000 in September and you didn't, then put down your actual. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Put in your actual, and then readjust your points on how you're going to make it. And with that first level for the reunion, you don't even have to do any recruiting or any promoting. It's just sales. So that's still pretty doable. But I know I just finished mine because I fell short of my goal in August. And I was like, okay, it's time to look at this and see what I'm going to do. If that's one of your goals, definitely reevaluate yourself at the beginning of the month. Just don't be hard on yourself. Just say, okay, I didn't make it. What am I going to do instead? Any comments or questions on any of that, or think I'm crazy? I just kind of ran through everything in 30 minutes. I'm sorry. I talk so fast. Anybody want to share anything that they're trying, any new ideas with mail outs or anything? I've been failing on mail outs. I did a big catalog mail out, but I've been failing.
So I want to share what I did that didn't work, but how I turned it into something better-ish.
Good, tell us.
So everybody, I saw people that were doing those little postcards, right? And it had like the picture of the scent of the month and a sticker of the scent of the month or the warmer of the month, and like maybe like description of the scent. And then there was like 2 other images on there, right? And little things like maybe new catalog, talks about here's the link to the new catalog, and maybe like bring back my bar or whatever it was, and I was doing those, and I did them for 7 months, and I did it for everybody that has ordered for 3 months back, and I just did every month for 7 months. And I got nothing from it other than it was taking a lot of time. I mean, it didn't take a whole lot of time because I just used the same setup every time. And I had this spreadsheet, but so I kept posting in my VIP group, okay, these are going out. And I asked after 3 months if people liked them. I asked after 6 months. And then on the 7th month, I was like, all right, I think this is going to be the last month because I'm not hearing anything from you guys. And they all were like, yeah, we just don't really pay attention to that stuff. We'd rather read it here in your VIP group. So
mailing out postcards?
Yes, with the scratch and sniff. So I was like, okay, I'm essentially, well, I am wasting money on the postage, my time, printing them, all the things. And I know it works for other people, but it's just not working for my group. So I have just been the 3 images I would have shared or whatever. I'm just really doing better at posting in my VIP group, and I'm seeing orders from that. So let me tell you, after 11 years, try something. And if it doesn't work after a while, don't keep doing it just because everybody else is. Pull your customers and change. And if they tell you, hey, we'd rather you just see what you post in your VIP group, it's free. Free. So, I mean, I was really discouraged by it after the first 3 months. And I'm like, seriously, nothing? Like, I wouldn't even get like I had one lady that she was like, oh, that I was supposed to sniff that. Like, I could have smelled that, even though it said like, smell here. And like, there's probably 5 customers that got it every month because they ordered so frequently. But yeah, if it doesn't work, stop. Don't do it if it's not working for you. But if it works for Denise, let Denise run with it, right?
Yeah.
But don't waste time on things that aren't working for you and your customers or money.
Yeah, and sometimes we, I mean, that's giving it a good effort, just 7 months.
Well,
Yeah,
I wanted to get through an entire catalog. That was my thing. I wanted to get through an entire catalog, and that's what I had like said to myself. Okay, you're gonna try this, and you're gonna try this for at least 6 months. And so I did 7 months, and then
Jess, I think that's so good as a business owner that you were like analyzing whether it's worth your time or if you should pivot and try something new. And I also think it's smart just to ask your customers and say, like, you know, they were like, nah, we don't really care.
And I told
So
them,
now-
I even asked, I'm like, please be honest with me. I promise nothing is gonna break my heart. I was, you know, and everybody that commented something, I sent them a scent circle. Because I was like, it takes a lot of guts to say, oh, I just threw that away. Or, oh, I didn't know you could smell that. And I mean, especially when it's the owner, right, asking for input, like I feel like it would be hard for me to be like, yeah, my dog ate it, you know, and I didn't pay any attention to it. But I thought, like, I really valued their honesty. And so I appreciate that. So, but yeah, I told myself that I had to do it for at least 6 months because you can't get any data without, you know, I mean, I could have stopped after 3 months probably by what people were telling me. But I was like, I'm giving it an entire catalog.
that's really good.
It was hard at first because I was like mad, right? That I was wasting my time and wasting my money. Not wasting, right? I was learning some things along the way. But then I was like, no. Yes, this was an experience for 7 months, but look how much money I'm saving by not doing it.
For sure. I know the scratch and sniffs that we sent out on the sheet of paper with the new scents.
Yeah.
Like I sent those out with all the new catalogs. Now I've gotten lots of feedback that people loved them. Like Denise, that was so helpful to pick my new scents. And I worried about that thing because they're so close together. It's like, can you smell one and then smell another? But I asked people, what did you think of it? Did you like it? And they were like, oh yeah, it helped me pick scents. And I know before I was always so worried about running testers around. But I don't send out every month. Oh my goodness. I'd be worried.
But I would agree. Like I've never done consistently all of those stickers of the new scents. And I'm thinking, I'm going to do that next catalog.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to prepare for it and be planned and, you know, like rather than wait until 3 days before.
You're busy.
Everybody's busy in their own way.
Yep.
I just need to make it a priority. And
we all have the same 24 hours, don't we? It's just what we do with it.
Yeah.
Somebody told me that, well, I'm in a book club and I don't like to read. So I'm motivating myself to read a book. And we got together and they were like, Denise, are you caught up with your chapters? I said, oh my gosh. And then they go, Denise, no excuses. Everybody's got the same 24 hours. Why aren't you reading the book and staying with us? Oh, it's a challenge. So anyway, anything else? Anybody else trying any fun things? Yes, Irene.
I watched Jackie Duran and I believe Callie Smith, I think her name is now. Well, anyway, they talk about a scrolling party.
Scrolling.
You make it on a Canva. And I did it while she's doing it. So I'm trying to do it on my phone and paying attention. So my colors are off, but I'm going to try it once I clean up the mess I made, because trying to keep up with the instructions and doing it on the phone is harder than the laptop on a computer, on a PC laptop. It's easier than doing it on the phone. So I figured once I got it down on the phone, I'm going to try it now and send it to myself. I don't know how I share it because one computer has one password and the phone has another password. So I got to figure out that. But once I fix it up with everything I want to add, because she just showed me basically how to do it. So it's like, I wish I could show you on my phone. It's like a big, you could add as many pages as you want, but on each page, you write in the the party link so that the links work. And if they like an item, they can go straight to your website
Mhm.
with the party link and place an order when they're ready. And you can use that as a text party or a Facebook Messenger party, or even in the email. You can attach the Canva, she said, through an email and send it that way also. So once I finish fixing mine's up to my branding, what I want to add and how I do my part, I'm going to try to finish it up, and I'll try to attach a link so you guys can see it.
That would be great.
Is it called a landing page? Is that what you're in on Canva doing it?
No, it's a scrolling. They're calling it a scrolling party.
What is
Scrolling.
the actual like template that you're using on Canva, or how are you sending it? Is it one long, like, is it like a download and you send it as a picture, or do you send it as a link?
You can send it as a link. It's better to send it as a link so that all your links in your document, in your Canva, is clickable. Everything is clickable.
Cool.
And it scrolls up. That's why it's called the scrolling party, because as they looking on page 1, they can scroll next to the next page. But when I did mine scrolled this way. So I don't know if I did something wrong. I have to relook at the training and see what I did different. So, but it still scrolls, whether it's up, down.
That's cool. Will you like come next month prepared to tell us how it goes and show it to us?
Okay.
See, we'll let you test it out and get it going, and then you can tell us about it.
Okay.
No pressure. It's okay. I'll talk to you in the meantime.
Okay.
It sounds interesting. I don't know those people, but it sounds interesting. Something new. Everybody, I mean, that's great. Something different.
Sorry, if you're in the Canva group, I believe there's links where other people have done it already.
I'm not in the Canva group because I don't know how to do Canva.
I'm still learning.
That's for smarty girls. I'm not a smarty girl. Do lots of y'all use Canva? Yes. Oh, goodness. Okay. Hopefully I get some training next week. I know what I'm doing.
Denise, if you ever want help with Canva, we can hop on a Zoom one-on-one and I can show you. I'm happy to.
Okay. It's not that hard.
No, and it's not like on an app. I use mine through my computer.
Okay.
So that might be easier for you. I don't know if you prefer using a computer or your phone.
Oh, computer, without a doubt. The only thing I really use my phone for is texting. I don't, and sometimes shopping on Amazon, and that's it. Other than that, no. So I like my computer. Old school, I guess. Well, anybody have anything else to share? Exciting? Is everybody excited for the month? 3 months, and then we're going to be into a new year. Ooh, that's almost overwhelming. Ooh. Woo. It's going so fast. Amy, did you want to add anything else?
Can't think of anything.
Okay. Hope we can break some records this month, set some high goals, and be part of that trend that Scentsy has a great October.
I do have one thing. You were asking just for like random ideas, just because we have a few more minutes, I thought. So last weekend, this is about Scentsy Club and just about done is better than perfect and all the things, right? All the things I always say, but here's a perfect example of how this can work. And so I got my whiff box. I always get it, my Scentsy Club processes on the 17th of every month. So I don't get my whiff box until late in the month. But and so some months I don't make a video and go live in my VIP group. I just open it and I use it and, whatever, or I gift it. I use it to gift whatever. But this time Lucy, my 3-year-old, came in my room. Mommy, what's in this box? And I was like, wait. Let's video this. I didn't go live because I wasn't sure how things were going to work, but I videoed it. And, sometimes my customers, they don't care. They love it. Like, I'll let my kids unbox things. It's been a while though. So this one, I was like, I'm not sure. She's not used to this. Even if they say, ew, I don't like this. It's okay. My customers will chuckle and whatever. Anyway, I videoed though, just because I wasn't sure if she would actually do it. And I wasn't dressed. That's important. Because I think I would have gone live if I could just jump in and do it myself. But I was like in my pajamas, So she's sitting here. She opens the box. We do the video. What's this paper? She opens the scents, and I show everybody what's in it and all that. And I didn't even post the price. We just shared it. So then somebody comes on. I need this. Can I still get this box? And I was like, yeah, let me message you. So I messaged her. And I said, do you want to just get this box, or do you want to go ahead and sign up? Maybe I said this is in my subscription, So I was like, do you want to just get it this one time, or do you want to sign up to get it every month? Automatically it'll ship to you. I said, there's also the option every other month or quarterly. And she's like, yeah, I'll do it. I want to get it all the time. Because I said, you can get it now for $30, or you can sign up with your Scentsy Club and get it 10%. Yeah, right. And get 10% off. Plus, this month they had a special, in September, they had a special where it was like a free bar and then like cotton cleanup if you spend over whatever. So I just sent her a link to my Scentsy Club. A lot of people can do it on their own, but I said, hey, here's how you do it. And I kind of give her some tips for how to walk through. And I said, if you need help, we can talk, we can walk through it over the phone. But anyway, got a Scentsy Club subscriber because Lucy, my 3-year-old, did a video. So I'm so glad that I went ahead and I posted that in my group.
Where'd you post it? I didn't see it.
Just in my VIP group.
Oh, I thought okay.
Yeah. So, child, that worked. But even and I've done videos looking like, not all made up and nobody cares. I just didn't have a bra on, so I didn't want to be in the video, But yes, so that's my tip. Do it. Just do it. It doesn't have to be perfect. You're gonna get those sales.
And sometimes people feel more comfortable just watching because you're not all perfect. You're not sitting there all perfect.
I think so.
I thought of one more thing when you said about the Scentsy Club getting the whiffs and the bar. My niece, who used to sell, some of you might know her, but she doesn't anymore. And she's a mother of 4 and 1 grandbaby, but she loves Scentsy. Loves Scentsy. And in her club subscription, she got the cleanups. Oh my gosh. She calls me, Denise, Scentsy needs us. You or Scentsy? She's pretty direct. You need to be sending these out every month, because if everybody got one of these cotton cleanups, she goes, let me tell you, I change my wax so more often now because it's so easy. And more often you buy more wax. And she said, I'm just telling you as a customer. She said, I think these things are amazing. I use cotton. I was using cotton. These things are amazing. I even let my kids do it, because it's so easy. And I'm changing the wax. And I was putting a couple in people's orders with a little tag on it. And I kind of stopped doing that. And I'm like, need to start doing that again. Not to get them to buy cleanups, just to get them to change more wax, or maybe to buy cleanups, So I try to offer them to people that put in big orders at half price. I say, if they put in like over 100, I offer them to them as a high price gift, because sometimes you just get so many half price gifts you're done, but just food from thought from a customer. She thought they were just absolutely great. She goes, why did I get these? Did you pay for them? I said, no, that's from Scentsy.
Denise, earlier you were talking about Nightmare Before Christmas, and I don't have very many customers that are into it. However, Jack's obsession is in my Scentsy Club. And it is an obsession of mine. I literally just changed the wax before the meeting started. It is an amazing scent. And it is, I'm going to say it, it's one of the only licensed scents that I care for. It is, I love it. I love it. I know, and I know it's crazy, but I think like Amy said, share about it because that's $6.50. That's not $6. And it's a bigger 6-pack if they order it, or 3-pack or whatever.
Yeah.
I just need to share about it. And I'm mad because I just changed all my wax and now all my trash is out at the curb right now. But maybe I just need to pretend like I'm changing my wax and share about it.
There you go.
But
I've never smelled it, so
it's
I need
amazing.
to try it. What kind of scent is it? What category?
It's like cinnamony apple, but it's not like super bakery. I don't know. I just really like it. I like the Jack's Obsession. I don't care for the roll of dice.
Oh,
Or
I love
Halloween
it.
Town.
It smells like a man's cologne.
Oh yeah, it's a really good scent.
Yeah,
I like it.
right. Tell them what you like, and then they'll say, "Oh, I'm
Yeah.
gonna like what you like."
Yeah.
Anybody else? Anything?
Okay, in the Team Simplicity, I uploaded 2 scrolling parties. Those are not mine. They were shared. And then the video that shows you how to do it, if you want to create your own, I posted that video also.
Oh, thank you.
You're
That's so
welcome.
nice. Thank you, Irene.
You're welcome.
It's in Team Simplicity. I will get those and try to figure out how to put a link either in the recording of this video so everybody can see.
Yeah.
There's a Canva link. For those of you guys who are still watching, can you put the links in here too, Irene, or is that too much? Have you already lost them?
I will have to look for it on my phone. I did it through my laptop.
Oh, here, I can do it then. I'll do it right now. And those who are watching the recording, it'll be, sorry, now it's going to take me a minute. Template link. Here we go.
Thank you, Irene.
There you go, guys. And I'll put it in the recording description video too. So that's cool. If
That's
you guys
something
are
new and
opening it up
exciting.
in Canva, it looks so nice.
Yeah.
Wow. So that was one of them. And then the video about how she does it. Let me see if I have a chance to post those. If you're start talking, I'll post those in the recording.
Course creator.
Sorry.
This PDF right.
I'll post those in the recording. I'm gonna try to get this emailed out to you guys tomorrow. So
thank you.
Thanks so much, Irene, for sharing that.
You're welcome.
Amy, I don't know how to do a drawing.
Oh, I do. I forgot.
No, I remembered.
Do you have one more thing to say while I'll do it?
One more thing. Now you put me on the spot.
Did the mystery buddy thing already happen? Or is that coming up with the release of
It's happening right now.
Oh, okay.
It's not sold out yet. It's not sold out.
You guys, I'm just gonna say it. Sometimes I feel like there's so much that I take this and I translate it into my planner and I need to check back.
You can use half price or host rewards on them.
Sweet.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I got one for half price.
Wow.
I heard that and I forgot when I was closing out my order.
Dude, I closed out too and forgot.
I was like, I wonder if you can, and then sure enough.
Shoot.
That's a good deal. Okay, our winner is Irene. You're the number. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for hopping on, Irene.
All right.
That Amy tagged me because I thought I still had more time. So I'm rushing to finish opening all my mail. And I'm like, oh my God, it's 9:02. And I'm trying to get on real quick.
I know, that's what happens. All of a sudden you're ready and you're thinking about it, and then all of a sudden the time passes. I mean, that, I know.
Yeah.
Great.
What you can do, guys, our next one will be the first Monday of November. What day is that? It's going to be November
Tuesday.
7th. So
7.
maybe
Oh,
set up a little reminder. You
The
guys,
day before election day.
yes. And the
Here's-
day after daylight.
Here's your election worker plug.
saving.
Register and go vote.
We'll remind you first Monday Zoom that tomorrow will be election day. Right now, if you have an iPhone and your Siri is set up, like I just hold in my thing and I say, hey Siri, remind me that I have a meeting on, oh shoot, what day did I say? I messed it up. Anyway.
November 7th.
Yeah,
Number
so
7.
or like I'll say set a reminder for this. But I would probably say like set a reminder first Monday Zoom on Sunday the 6th at 8 p.m. or whatever. So I'm thinking about the day before. And then I would right away I would say it again. Set a reminder for Monday the 7th at 4 p.m. that I have first Monday Zoom or whatever. And then it'll pop up on your phone.
It'll pop up like just a reminder,
So
or
yeah, you can't see it, but reminders is like one of those automatic apps that's probably on your phone. And I don't even know how to add things. I'm not good at adding things like by actually going in the app. I just have Siri have stuff pop up. You can also say, remind me to put the milk away when I get home. And when you arrive at your home address, if your phone knows it, it'll pop up then. Or remind me, don't forget the permission slip when I leave home. When you start to drive away, it pops up if you have your location turned on. This is how I make it. This is how we survive.
On the Zoom, on the event on the Team Simplicity, if you go to the actual event, you can click add to calendar.
Ooh, yeah.
You can add it to your Google or iOS calendar, and I think Outlook. And you can get a reminder that way. That's what I did. I do that with all of my Facebook like events and stuff that I set up.
I love that. Technology is pretty cool when you get into a groove, you know?
yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for being on. Denise, thank you so much for just taking the lead
Well, I
tonight.
was hoping you would take care of yourself. So
I'm taking care of myself. I have this long to-do list I worked on, writing it down. I've been doing some stuff while I listened to you, and it was really good. I got to feel like I'm still here.
y'all, thank you for getting on and participating. Have a great month.
We'll see you next month, guys.
See ya.
Thanks. Bye.
The links are in the chat. All of them.
Thank
Okay,
you, Irene.
Thank you.